through the donation of cars, housing, mental health services, and job assistance. He joined the United States Marine Corps and served in Operation Desert Storm from December 1990 through 91, and from the Township of Union Police Department, and saw the need to help veterans. And became the team captain for the Operation Rebound Racing Team, which benefits disabled veterans and first responders by empowering them to compete in various competition sporting events. He is also the New Jersey VFW District 5 Legislative Officer and a member of the New Jersey American Legion. Please welcome Michael Boll.
Good afternoon. I'm probably going to speak for about an hour, so if you have to go to the bathroom and get something to drink, I'll wait for you, because I don't want anyone to miss this time that I'm going to be up here electrifying you and changing your lives. Yeah. First thing is happy birthday, Marines, Semper Fi. Good. And happy Veterans Day to all my brothers and sisters as well. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a Marine. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I joined immediately after high school. And after high school, I went right to boot camp, and I went to Desert Storm. When I was over there, the people in my community and veterans took care of my family. They shoveled the walkways, mowed my lawn, took care of my mother. Every week, somebody was at my house taking care of my family. When you're over there, that's the most important thing that you can think about is your family, making sure they're safe. When I came home, the community greeted me. So I felt that I needed to do something for my community. I became a police officer. And while I was a police officer, I wanted to do something bigger than myself and the police department. There's a need to help veterans. 22 veterans take their lives every day. That number in New Jersey is higher than most of other states. 40% of veterans are diagnosed with PTSD. That's the veterans who are actually going to the VA. Majority of veterans are scared and don't want to go to the VA for other reasons. It's unfortunate, but it's getting better. But that number is probably about 60 to 80% that are diagnosed with PTSD. When you come home from a deployment, unfortunately, the soldiers or the command are telling you, you can't leave until you're okay. So most soldiers are gonna lie and do whatever they can to go home. And then they're gonna forget about getting help. And this is where depression comes in, suicide, and all the problems that we all deal with. We know that the New Jersey Veterans Network has a mentorship program, sponsors, that'll actually go to your house, and we aggressively seek out veterans in need. We rely on volunteers. Volunteers are overlooked in this country. It's a shame, because volunteers have a history of stepping up on every situation when disasters or anything that this country needs. It's always the volunteers that put the extra time in and make a difference. So our organization got rid of our ego and worked with every other organization out there that has the same goal. And by doing that, we save lives. Our first year, we saved a dozen lives of our brothers and sisters because we were able to get everybody together and work as a team. Thank you. We also have been able to give food and PPE during COVID and other situations. We fed over 5,000 service people during the pandemic. Also, we've given away 30 cars, housing, clothing, anything we can to help a veteran and their family live a better way of life. We can't do this on our own, so we reached out to other organizations, and we're here today to recruit people from NJIT to join our mission. We are the baddest group out there because we make things happen. We think outside the box. We take our veterans. We love our veterans. We're not afraid to tell them that we love our veterans. We make a difference because of people like you coming in our group. I expect everybody in here to join our group or be a part of our team to help us stop veterans from taking their lives, end the depression, and make a difference in New Jersey. Thank you, and God bless the United States of America.
Yeah.
Sorry, God bless. Thank you again. My partner, Frank Doc Schupp, is the reason why our charity is successful. This man has dedicated countless hours, doesn't sleep, goes everywhere to help these veterans live a better life. Doc is our outreach director. He's responsible for putting food on the table, PPE on the table, and going directly to veterans' homes during this COVID pandemic. He has fed people at nursing homes, the hospitals, but also directly to their homes, going there and showing that somebody cares for them. Thousands of people have been fed because of this man right here, but it doesn't stop there. He also has started and spearheaded a campaign called Local Legends, which honors and shows people what other charities are doing. Other veteran charities that we know that are making a difference, we're putting it out there and showing the rest of the world that there's other people out there doing great work. This man probably slept about an hour today because he's out there constantly working. He works with service dogs. He works with disabled veterans of all different types of walks of life. And we were talking before about what you were saying. We are probably the most diverse team out there in the state. Gender doesn't matter, religion doesn't matter. It's the veterans and their families that matter. And that's our goal. That's why we're successful, because we think outside the box. And that man right there, my best friend and my brother, is the reason why our charity is doing what they're doing. So at this time, I want to thank you and have Doc come up here and tell some. Sorry,
Yeah, man, I can see that. Hello, everybody. So, I don't know how I'm gonna follow up that introduction. Bar set kind of high for me right now, right? Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah. So the first thing that I want to do is, I want to ask if there are any veterans in this audience right now. Can you just raise your hand? It's quite a few. Can you guys just stand up? Let's give all the veterans in the audience a round of applause. Thank you all for what you guys did, what you continue to do. So, I was going to talk a little bit about the charity. Michael covered that pretty well. So what actually happened was, you guys from the Veterans Club here, you guys are so inspiring. You actually inspired me. So can I just say that I was the president to my veterans organization at Kane University when I went there. I actually changed things up, and I saw a lot of the things that you guys spoke about. It's kind of different going to school as a full adult, especially after you've been in the military for like 10, 15 years, and now you're coming back and you're going to school. And I saw a lot of that. But let me tell you what happens after. So, we continue to do stuff in the community. And that stuff in the community started in that club, just like the one you had, and with support from the university, just like NJIT is giving you. And you build a foundation. And you learn to do things outside the box, like Michael said, because you're working directly with that community. And to this day, 10 years later, 6 years later, the people in that club, they continue to work with us in the community through our charity. So I just want to say, you know, this isn't just, it's not necessarily just a school thing that you guys are going through. You might be making lifelong friends that you continue to do this charitable work with. So God bless you guys for what you're doing and continue to do. And I'm sure that you're going to be doing great things as you go along. We've done, through the club, we did toy drives, food drives, different things like that we would initiate to do stuff in the community. And that's how I learned to think outside the box and do things on a larger scale now, where we do things statewide. Because we've learned to work directly with the community. That's something that lacks a little bit, especially in the veteran community, because like that young gentleman also said, it is a culture, it's a subculture. We have our own ways, sometimes we have our own language, and we do things our own way. And we're used to working in units, right? You guys worked at platoons, squads, units, am I right? I mean, maybe some of you guys are Coast Guard, I don't know. See, that was a military joke. Okay. So you're used to working in groups. So when you find that cohesiveness, and you find that group, and you find that family within that group, it makes a big difference. And that's something that we have in our charity. We work together as a family, we work together as a group, and yeah, man, we do big things. And we reach a lot of people, and it's only because we work as a group. We have speakers, we have guys who will DJ, we'll have guys who will drive 1,000,000 miles, and when those plans fan out, it's because everybody came together the same way you guys do. So, NJIT, please continue to, enforce this great veteran community that you guys have, because it goes a long way towards helping the community and the state in total moving forward. So, thank you guys for all your time. I figured I'd keep it nice and short. All right?
Shadows sit. Good dog.